Good morning. Family and friends will gather again today to say goodbye to another victim in the worst mass murder in Calgary's history. Today, Zachariah Rathwell will be laid to rest. It'll be the fourth funeral in 2 days connected to the deadly stabbing spree. Also today, the accused appears in court. Matt DeGroot is charged with 5 counts of first-degree murder. DeGroot is accused of stabbing 5 young adults to death during a house party last week in the community of Brentwood in the city's northwest. DeGroot is currently undergoing a 30-day psychiatric assessment. At 1:30 this afternoon, Zachariah Rathwell will be laid to rest following his funeral service at the Center Street Church. His friends and family call him an amazing young man. His family is also inviting all who want to attend Zachariah's service today. Huge crowds gathering to say goodbye to 3 of the 5 victims yesterday on the holiday Monday. The funeral for Jordan Segura drawing in more than 300 people. A friend telling mourners here that Jordan was not alone in his final moments and that he was, in fact, surrounded by lots of friends when he took his last breath. She describes Jordan's smile as one of the most beautiful she has ever seen. Jordan's brother says he was a man of integrity. A celebration of life also taking place yesterday to honor Kaylin Paris. Her family and friends wearing bright colors, bright blue perhaps, as a tribute to her love of fashion. Kaylin's uncle Galen speaking fondly about his niece. He says the young ballerina's loyalty and her sensitive side touched him forever. In between sobs, he says her family will miss her more than they can ever say. And the 3rd funeral on holiday Monday was for Josh Hunter. Mourners packing into Christ Church here in the city's southwest, including Mayor Naheed Nenshi. 23-year-old Josh is remembered for his musical talents, especially his drumming. He was in a band with fellow victim Zachariah Rathwell. Friends describe him as a great guy with lots of swagger. Tomorrow, the final murder victim will be laid to rest. Funeral service will be held for 27-year-old Lawrence Hong. Lawrence will be laid to rest after his service 1:30 tomorrow afternoon at the Center Street Church. In other news this morning, overseas rescue efforts continue in South Korea. A sunken ferry leaving more than 300 people dead or unaccounted for. As the search happens this morning, more people are being taken into custody in Korea connected to the incident. 4 more crew members have been detained by officials now. The ferry's captain and 2 crewmates were arrested over the long weekend on suspicion of negligence and for abandoning people in need. It's alleged it took more than 30 minutes before an evacuation was ordered. The ferry sank, carrying mainly high school students. Nepalese authorities say they are meeting with Sherpa mountain guides in an attempt to avert a climbing strike after the deadliest avalanche ever recorded on Mount Everest. Sherpas have threatened to boycott the climbing season this year after an avalanche ripped through the mountain Friday, killing at least 13 guides. The guides' demands include more insurance money and more financial aid for the families of victims. A Sherpa boycott could critically disrupt the Everest climbing season, which is key to the livelihood of thousands of Nepali guides and porters. Today is Earth Day here in the city of Calgary. In honor of Planet Earth, artists are showcasing their talents by recycling old electronics. 12 artists using electronics to make more than 30 pieces. They're going to be on display at Chinook Center. The work includes clocks, statues, lots of jewelry. The Electronic Recycling Association is teaming up with Chinook to put on the exhibit as a fun way to remind us all how important it is to protect our planet.
There's a major problem with e-waste in our country and around the world, and instead of just recycling and processing these electronics, we focus on reuse. Earth Day was a perfect opportunity for us to do something really fun and creative, and also give some local artists a platform to really express themselves.
All of the artwork will be on display at Chinook Center until Thursday this week. You're also being encouraged to bring in your old electronics right now to recycle free of charge. That's your news to 7:08. 2 degrees right now at the airport.